Hola My WillTs, and welcome back to our channel. On today's video, I will be showing you all how I season our Thanksgiving turkey. So here it is right here. I'm just finishing it up right here. So if you're interested in seeing how I season our Thanksgiving bird, make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so right here I'm just chopping some onions up into large pieces. And then I'm going to go ahead and slice up some garlic, lemons, and here are my seasonings. That's the brand of turkey I will be using today. And here's my turkey. So what I do is I go ahead and poke holes all in the turkey so that the seasoning can marinate all the way through to the bone. This has always been most helpful every time I make a turkey for Thanksgiving or Christmas. It always turns out so well when I make sure that there are holes poked in the bird. So that's kind of how it should look. Okay, so next for the stuffing under the skin. What I do is I take 1 stick of butter. Make sure the butter is room temperature so it can be nice and soft. I take a couple strips of bacon and I cut it up into pieces, to small pieces. You can use any brand of bacon that you like for this next step. Y'all, this was a recipe that was taught to me by my mother. So next I'm taking a bottle of Pick-a-Pepper, and you can find this in Publix or Winn-Dixie. I'm not quite sure if Walmart carries it, but I'm going to use the whole bottle. We're going to add that to the softened butter. And as I was saying, my mom taught me this recipe. She learned this in Miami, Florida, and I picked it up from her. And I love it for my Thanksgiving bird. Alrighty, now that that's going, I'm going to add the bacon, and then after that I'm going to add some onion. So there's a picture of that Pick-a-Pepper. I'm telling you guys, you have to try it out. It'll change the way you make Thanksgiving turkey. So in goes the onion. And the next step we're going to do is we're going to mash it all together. Now at first I was trying to be kind of cute and use a fork. Like, yeah, right. Y'all, you can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. So go ahead and put your hands in that bowl. Stop playing with that fork and mash that stuff together like your mama taught you. There you go. So we want to kind of just mash it together until it's completely combined. Like I said before, you cannot be afraid to get your hands dirty. I mean, we're cooking, so you gotta do what you gotta do. after it's completely combined, you want to go ahead and take the skin of your turkey and run your fingers up underneath to kind of detach the skin from the breast meat of the turkey. Now my turkey has a timer in it, a self-rising timer whenever it's finished, so that was kind of getting in the way. So if your turkey has a timer in it, just go ahead and take it out, remove it, and kind of remember where you took it out from so you can put it back in when you're done. So I'm going to eventually take this out because it's just getting in the way and I need to stuff my bird thoroughly. Okay, so once you've loosened the skin up enough, you want to go ahead and add your mixture under the skin. So go ahead and stuff it until there's no more mixture left. And yes, you do want to use the whole thing. Now, the turkey that we picked is 22 pounds. So this is more than enough for 22 pounds. If your bird happens to be a little bit smaller, you can reduce the recipe, or you can just go ahead and put it on the inside and rub it around. This stuff is amazing, I'm telling you guys. You're going to want to use it all. So I'm going to continue to stuff until it's all gone. Okay, so now I'm going to squeeze a fresh lemon all over the top. Going to put it all around the bird. That's the other half. Okay, next I'm going to take my soy sauce and I'm going to put that all over the top of the turkey and around. And be very generous with this. This is a big bird after all. So next I'm going to take this mojo sauce and I'm going to go ahead and pour that over the top of the turkey as well. Make sure to saturate that really well and that it gets on every inch of the turkey. with garlic powder. Then we have this garlic powder with parsley by McCormick. Now, this doesn't have any MSG in it, but guys, this is a must have. This is so delicious. I've only been able to find this in Publix, and it is quite on the pricier side. This container was about $7. It's so worth it, and it's so delicious. It's garlic powder with parsley. It's coarsely ground, and it's delicious. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put my accent on top. You know your girl loves accent. So next, I'm going to add a little cumin, or cumin, however you like to pronounce it, but I pronounce it cumin. So next, I'm going to add a little bit of adobo, and this is the one with pepper. Generously season your bird, guys. Turkey can be quite bland. So next, I have some granulated onion. I'm going to go ahead and add that on the top as well. Okay, so I'm going to flip the bird on its head, I guess you could say, on its neck, because I want to go ahead and season the inside of my bird. It's very important that you season the inside of your turkey. That really helps with the overall flavor of your turkey. So everything that I put on top, I just went ahead and I put it in the cavity of the bird. So go ahead and do that. With whatever, with either the seasonings I'm showing you or whatever's your favorite seasoning. This is a very important step, guys. And again, I'm being very generous because this is a 22-pound turkey. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is turn it on its stomach, and I'm going to season the back of the turkey because you want to make sure that all sides of the turkey is seasoned well. So I'm adding the seasonings that I did for the middle, the cavity of the bird, and also the top. I'm going to add it to the back. And guys, I do fold my wings under. I feel like they cook more evenly and they cook better that way, in my opinion. So I do fold the wings underneath. Okay, so I went ahead and turned the turkey back over, and I'm just going to kind of massage the seasonings all on the top of it, all around the legs and the wings and the breast. After I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stuff the cavity of the bird. Now, I don't use stuffing for my turkey. I don't care for stuffing, honestly. I like to stuff it with more flavors instead of breading. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff the cavity with onions and fresh chopped garlic, and some sliced lemon pieces. I think it's very important to stuff the inside of your bird with whatever vegetables and seasonings you like, because that's going to really perfume the bird and give it all the flavors and the seasonings that you want. So when it's done cooking, it's going to be so flavorful when it comes out of that oven. So just whatever seasonings you like, go ahead and stuff your turkey with that. Okay, I'm doing some final rubs on the top of the turkey, making sure it's all rubbed in and saturated all nicely. I went ahead and put the timer back in. And I'm doing my last final little rub. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and get some foil so I can go ahead and cover up the bird. So this is what it looks like when it's done. And I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up. Now, whenever I finish covering this up, I'm going to let it sit and marinate for at least 8 to 12 hours. So those flavors can penetrate really well and it'll be nice and juicy and delicious by Thanksgiving morning. Thank you so much, my WillTs, for joining us today on this How I Season My Thanksgiving Turkey. And thank you so much for watching. God bless.